Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, The Real Super Sam. Today is another comic book review and I hope you enjoy. The Vulture is back. This is the first time a Spider-Man villain has returned before Dr. Octopus or any other member of the Sinister Six. If you ask me, the first appearance of Vulture is much better than this one. This is kind of like a lower quality sequel, but it is more enjoyable. In the beginning, the Vulture has secretly worked in the prison workshop, and he's being able to do so because he has good behavior. He has built a new flying harness and has escaped from prison. Peter at school hears that the Vulture has escaped and asks Wimpy and Slick to leave to do his duties as Spider-Man. This joke's a little bit funny. This is for the birds, Peter says, and the Vulture is in this issue. Spider-Man finds Vulture and uses the gadget he used on him last time to knock him out of the sky. But Vulture planned for this so that he would get the upper hand. After that, Spider-Man falls and appears dead on the roof below, which is weird that everyone already thinks that he's dead, even the cops. It shows that the cops actually care about Spider-Man in the issue. They feel sad that he's gone, despite what Jameson says in the papers. The cops say that Spider-Man helps them. Spider-Man has a broken arm, and now he must go to school, where everyone is laughing at him because it's almost like he's pretending to be Spider-Man. The Vulture decides to go after J. Jonah Jameson at the Daily Bugle to rob him of his payroll, which is all cash. What the? All under the table paying, no taxes. I love it. Then it's action time. There's a lot happening here, and it's great to see Vulture and his powers being used at the extent, especially because he is confined, and being inside makes it harder for Vulture to fight Spidey. The start of the fight is funny. Vulture saying, "You're still alive?" Like, dude, it wasn't that bad of a fall. Just a fall. He's a superhero with superpowers. I mean, look at Vulture's face. It's like he's seen a ghost. Something I've noticed while reviewing these early Spider-Man issues and more is that every Spider-Man villain starting off who has their identity revealed is just another version of what if Peter Parker didn't have Uncle Ben and turned to crime. They all have different powers. All of his villains are outcasts, losers, and treated as different and weird by everyone around them, specifically Doc Ock, and they get powers and decide to use it for their own benefit. For Vulture here, it's for money. Vulture using a gun here is a great example, just like a normal person. And then there's this guy during the fight who says that this place is haunted, like, don't you see the fight right in front of you? Just because there's papers around doesn't mean it's poltergeist. Spider-Man stops the Vulture and he starts crashing towards the ground, and Spider-Man tells a bunch of great jokes here. It reminds me of the ending of the first episode of the Spectacular Spider-Man 2008 cartoon. Every citizen on the ground acts like this is a miracle from God that Spider-Man beat Vulture, but to me, Vulture is a little bit boring when it comes to a fight compared to others. It's pretty funny what the last guy says. And at the end, there's a nice scene with Peter and Betty Brant. It is funny that he is called Vulture by the guards in prison, but like not Adrian Toomes. But that is because he still wasn't given a name yet, and won't for a long time. This being the first time a supervillain has returned in Spider-Man comics, it seems a bit small compared to other returns of supervillains, but it is a good read, and the art is amazing. I really find it funny when Jameson and Vulture confront each other, Jameson risking his workers' lives for just his money, and Vulture not shooting him, and actually is arguing with him. And I love the play-by-play of everyone down below who is watching the fights go on. This is a good issue, very iconic, but I'm not going to be blinded and say that it's not a throwaway issue. Nothing happens really except Spider-Man vs. Vulture, which is great and the fighting is spot on, the best so far in a Spider-Man comic run, except maybe Sandman. But besides some more will they won't they nonsense between Peter and Betty, it's just action. The Vulture is interesting and way more fun here than anywhere else, but I do have to give this issue a 6 out of 10. Please comment your thoughts down below, and please remember to like and subscribe. Bye guys, and have a good day.